Hey y'all, it's Monique with Texas Gal Studio. So it's that time of year that I start purchasing all of the back to school supplies for the kiddos, and this year I thought I would get all of their last year color pencils and crayon zipper bags and start seeing what was used, what wasn't, and what can we just sharpen and use again and make it into a fun little bag. So I'm just going to show you a little bit of what I did, but I ended up going through my daughter's color pencil, and she kept her box inside. Of course, it's a little torn, so I decided to look at everything and look back here because they're asking for her to take another 24 count color pencil box. And so I went, and I'm going to show you all the tons of crayons and color pencils we've accumulated throughout the years, and I have tons of repeats. So what I'm coming to you with is an idea of how to, I guess, budget or cut corners in school supplies. So I use this as a guide. I just started marking them as I found them, and I started sharpening them, and they're good to go. All I did was I put a cute little paper in the back of this little clear plastic. I put some washi tape, and of course she could have a little washi tape in her little book bag or little zipper bag if she needs to replace it, and she could just keep her little pencils real tidy inside her zipper bag that they usually keep them in. So just another way. I know you can purchase these for $2-3, but of course those $2-3 can be used in other things. So this is just one way. I hope this kind of helps you all if you're trying to eliminate so many back to school supplies that you have to purchase. I'm purchasing for 3, so my list is super long. I'm having to buy one for my son, obviously one for my daughter, not anymore since I created this for her, and as far as color pencils that goes. But I mean, you're talking about 20 notebooks that I have to buy, 10 for each, 6 composition books. I mean, everything adds up. I end up spending about close to $150 in between 3 kiddos for school supplies. So if I could knock off $5 to $10 off of that $150 total, I'm totally going to do it. So let me show you. Stay tuned. I'm going to just show you little clips of what I'm doing. Very simple. Like I said, I just picked out a piece of paper, and it could be any paper. It's just a scrapbook paper that I use back here, but if you have any style of paper, even just a white printing paper, cut it up to size to whatever clear bag you're going to be using. Even a nice little Ziploc bag would be cute to put a piece of paper in the back, or get your daughter or son to decorate the white piece of paper just to make it fun for them, and they can storage their color pencils in here and just put them inside their zipper pouch. So that's pretty cool. Yeah, stay tuned for the rest of this video. I'll be showing you little clips of how I'm doing this. Okay, so I pretty much sharpened all of my color pencils that I had. I got all of the kiddos' little bags that were filled from last year, and I started sharpening everything to see if I have a complete 24 set. Again, just trying to get the most out of what we've already have. And if I don't have enough of maybe a 24 set, then of course I'll go out and buy them. But the whole thing is to use what I have and not go out and buy some of these supplies that I have so much of. I mean, there's a tremendous amount. I know, like, the smaller ones I'm going to keep here for us to use, obviously, for projects here at home. But, like, the larger ones, I can totally, I think, make a 24 count. And, yeah, so let's see if we have all the colors for this one. Okay, so all I'm going to do is I'm going to get my little clear plastic where I'm going to put my little pencils, and I'm kind of just going to measure. I'm probably going to go a little bit less than what the bag is so it could fit, so I'll just go right about there. See how I'm kind of leaving a little overhang? And then I'm just going to do like a little line there so I know where to cut there. And then right up here, the same thing. I'm going to leave just a little bit less so I could fold it back and just notch it right there. And then all I'm going to do is cut it to size. Okay, so before I show you the other two cute sets that I made with all the mix and match color pencils, I wanted to show you what I did for my son. So this set in here, so this is a little zipper pouch, and so this set in here I purchased last year for both kids to use, and I call them more of a higher end color pencil only because I think they cost me a little bit under $10, not more than 10, but I know it's about, I want to say about $8 to $9 with tax. So I saw reviews and they said they were great, and they had a art project that they were turning in for a competition. So I decided to go a little bit higher in for them so they could practice with something different. Of course, they're used to Crayola, which I'm pretty sure they're almost as great as Crayola. They were just a little bit more vibrant, so I really like these. So I ended up missing, I think, 2 colors. I think this is a set of 22, so I ended up mix matching some other ones, and I asked him if that was okay. He's like, oh, no problem, Mom. So it's a little over 24 colors, and he does have extra of some colors, so he didn't care for anything cutesy like the ones I'm about to show you. He said, just put them in my zipper bag and I'm good. So that was pretty cool of him. So stay tuned for the cute little ones that I've created. Okay, so I was able to make 2 sets of 24 count color pencils. So this one is complete on the same brand. This one I had to use several different brands. Well, it's the same Crayola brand, but they're just different style. Like this one has an eraser. I think the light brown was one of the smallest ones because everything else looks pretty good in size. So I might need to get some other color pencils probably by December if they use them, you know, every day or every other day, which most of the color pencils don't get used. Yeah, I've seen the way they use the color pencils, and they don't use this media too much. They use a lot of markers and pens and pencils and stuff like that, and crayons as well. But of course, Johnny's going to 7th grade, so it could be different. But I do have another set for him either way, which is a higher end color pencil that he's going to take. But I just wanted to show you the 2 sets that I was able to make, combining all the other mix match that I have. So really good. Just before you go school supply shopping, look at what you have around the house. You could probably reuse most of the stuff again. Like I said, most of this hasn't been used. I mean, they're super long. There's still a lot of life in these color pencils. All you have to do is make a cute packaging, get your daughter or your son involved in making the packaging. They'll feel extra special, I think, to them. And they'll just put it in their little zipper pouch, like Micaela has her zipper pouch here. Which again, this zipper pouch I found at the thrift store for 99 cents. So I totally lucked out on this as well. Her crayons I bought since last year. I already had some crayons ready. Another thing I did here, because she needs 2 red pens, all I did was to stick to the same pattern that I'm using her color pencils in, is I made a little slit right here and I put her 2 pens in there. So that's going to go in here. Last year's scissors are still great to use. So she's taking her last year's scissors. I mean, they're still great. She took care of them very well. So same thing with my 2 sons. They still have their scissors from last year, so they're going to use those again. So just, you know, look at what you have. Write down, highlight. Where's my son's? Let's see if I have their... I have their list here. So I print out their list, I highlight what I have, and whatever else I need, I'll take that supply list with me shopping, which I think I might go to Dollar General because they're having $5 off $15 purchase of school supplies, and I know some of their stuff were at 99 cents and $1.50, which is not bad. But I'll come to you with that haul. So I hope you guys like this. I guess this is just a little back to school idea on how to save a little bit of money. So thank you all for joining me. I'll be back with more videos. Be safe, stay strong. Bye.